A new experiment in GTA 5. Today we will test which car can fly across the entire map using a giant ramp. Watch the video till the end, give it a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments. Hello everyone, guys! As always, it's your favorite penguin chick Koki with you. Welcome to a new experiment in GTA 5 where we will test which car can fly across the entire GTA map with the help of a giant ramp. And today, I have prepared a very unusual collection of cars ranging from bikes, vintage supercars, Lamborghini, cardboard Bugatti, jet cars, of course, SUVs, monster trucks, and the largest and longest lamp in the world. So watch the video until the end and give it a like so you don't miss new cool videos. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That way you definitely won't miss a new video. And most importantly, write in the comments which car you think will reach the finish line today. Wufo! Although we don't have a finish line, our task is to fly across the entire GTA map. Our finish line is on the other end. See, over there by the mountain. That's where we need to fly to. I suggest we don't delay and start right away immediately. Seriously, who put a wheelchair here? Is this some kind of joke? Right now? Seriously, let's address this. Who came up with this? What kind of prankster is this? Alright, okay. The most important thing is to gain maximum acceleration now. It looks very sketchy, okay? What? I've never in my entire life had the truly exhilarating experience of riding a wheelchair with boosters down a ramp at 300 kilometers per hour. Seriously? Why so fast? Why so fast? Are you kidding me? Okay, fine, let's turn on the acceleration and go. What kind of gymnastic exercises are these? Hey, but I'm not a gymnast. What are you doing? I'm not a gymnast at all here. Stretching the back, okay, boosters on, and maybe we can manage to fly a little further. Well, yeah, the furthest we've flown is about 100 meters, I think. Perfect. But at least this wheelchair floats. Magnificent. Blub, blub. Oh no, I think I'm heading to hell. Help! Blub, 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 blub. Well, let's move on. And next in line is Shatara, a bike from the future, but not an ordinary one. It has a total of 4 wheels. This should be real. Very cool, so we take maximum acceleration, speeding up. Whoa. Just that was too much. We're not doing long jumps, we're going for maximum... Yeah, where are you? Jumping, wait. Okay, speeding up. I hope this acceleration will be enough for us. 400 kilometers per hour, 412 was the maximum speed. Okay. The most interesting thing is that bikes in GTA can glide. Look, I'm just flying on a bike and I'm actually managing to fly. Watch, we're even going to descend a little lower right now. See how it works? We're descending lower right to the city and here we start gliding. Oh, flying past the FBI building. Oh, look. And right now we're gaining altitude. Can you imagine how this works? It's some kind of cheat bug in GTA that I learned to use. Look, I think we can easily fly all the way to Chiliad. Seriously. Is this even legal? To use it like this? Look, I'm really flying. This is really something crazy. Quiet. Oh, one more time. Let's go. Glide. I got a little lost. It's very difficult to control this. It's really like flying a plane, probably. Just like a plane, we're flying, but at the same time. Oh. That's it. It's becoming very hard to control. The longer you fly, the harder it is to control everything. Okay, higher. No, you're going to crash into the cabs. Go higher. Ascend. We were just a little short. Look how far from our ramp we flew, almost across the entire GTA 5th map. And we stopped right on Chiliad. There's just the final stretch left, or rather, a mountain curve, I would say. But, unfortunately, not today. Damn, unlucky. Alright. So what do we have next in line? These are cool supercars from the future. In my opinion, it looks like a Bugatti. Well, or I don't know, really, some kind of sports car from the past. I think it's already 100 years old, if not more. But maybe this very car will reach the finish line today. Who knows? Our bike almost made it. Maybe this car will manage too. Let's go. We take maximum acceleration and come on, please, we can do it. I believe everything will be great. Come on, and 1 and 2 and 3 and... The car is flying at 500 kilometers per hour. That was the maximum speed. Can you imagine that such a car can accelerate to 500 kilometers per hour? That's just insane. Although we were driving on a ramp, overall it makes sense. But unfortunately, we are flying over about 1 kilometer. Look, the ramp is very close, and Now it's not a sports car. Now it's a real submarine. I wonder if it can drive underwater? Oh, serious. No, it can't. It seemed like it. Darn! But it was very close. And overall, not a bad result. But then, this is already a real sports car from the future. It looks like a real mini rocket, mini airplane. I wonder if there's acceleration. Unfortunately, there isn't. But one can hope that this car will be very fast. Let's take the maximum acceleration. And come on, the previous one went 500 kilometers per hour. I'm sure this can do more than 420, 430, 440, 420, 430, 440, 450. Seriously? The previous car, which is a 100 years older, went faster. Oh, and apparently it will fly even further. Yeah, are you kidding me? Oh, well, okay. It seems that today only the cheating cars will reach the finish line because, yeah, it really flies fast. Here, it's about 700 meters. I can see the ramp over there. Oh, that sounds very sad. Well, okay, let's go for the next car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, these are absolutely, undoubtedly, truly incredible and amazing worthy contenders to fly all the way to the very finish, to the end of the journey. Look at this Nissan GTR. It's very coolly tuned and I think it's super fast. So, guys, right now, let's have a mini vote before we head to our ramp. Write in the comments which of these cars you think will make it to the finish, because something tells me it's going to be the Batmobile. That's a jet car, and probably the Nissan GTR too, because it looks, well, unbelievably cool and 100% very fast. Look, its suspension lowers, oops, we start moving, it raises, oops, it lowers. What? Very cool. Alright, maximum acceleration. Oh, no, this car is going 50 kilometers per hour. What a joke. What? 1100? Seriously? Oh, 1,000! 150! 1! And we've hit the maximum! How is that? What kind of engine is in here? There are some turbines. This is absolutely insane. It's a real shame that this car doesn't have turbo boost. We would definitely have reached the finish line. But this way, we fly over Vinewood and cover exactly half the map. And even a bit more. I would say a bit more already. And now even more. Now we'll roll to the finish line. Though there's nothing left of the car. Oh, look. There's a penguin drawn there. This is 100% my car. What kind of Easter eggs are these? Okay. A very decent result. But I really like the car. This is probably the coolest car we've had today. Although, who knows? Let's move on. Let's check. And this one is also quite a worthy contender. The contender is... It's a Lamborghini. Oh, sorry. A Bugatti. The Lambo is parked over there. The longest one. This is a Bugatti Chiron. And it's a police Bugatti Chiron. Let's turn on the sirens and see what it's capable of. It's interesting. In which countries do police drive Bugattis? I'm really curious. If you know, write it in the comments. Wow. 1,200. 2,300 kilometers per hour. What kind of incredible speeds are these? And this is truly just the beginning. We haven't even tested half of our collection. Can you imagine what's next? But unfortunately, because this car is a police vehicle, it seems to be armored and heavier. It flies about 2 kilometers. 2,000 meters. Right now, we can even go a bit further. So, Dad... Not a bad result, but I was hoping it would be better. Well, I suggest we start with... I don't even know. The cars here are really very unusual. There's a Lego car on the left and a cardboard car on the right. Okay, let's go test the Lego car. Because it has a turbo booster. And it's a Bugatti Chiron again, only made of Lego. A replica. A replica of the previous car. I hope it will be a bit lighter because it's Lego. And I hope with the booster we will really have everything super... Wow. 1151 kilometers per hour. And we can use the acceleration. Seriously. Look, we're just flying on turbo boost. Can we take off like a rocket into space? Let's see. It seems to be working. I'm really flying. This is really cool. Look, I think we're flying a bit downward. Okay, lift up. I need to learn how to control it. Honestly, I've never piloted planes or rockets either. Makes sense. So it's really quite difficult, but I think we're flying perfectly. Yes, Look, we're even gaining altitude. Just like we were gliding on a bike. So, in GTA, there are two cheat superpowers. It's jet acceleration and gliding on bikes. And they work, more or less, the same. Well, 5 minutes, flight normal, 5 minutes, flight normal. There's just one problem. How? It's that our car isn't lifting. Up? Okay, full up. Come on, full up. We can't crash into the crowd. Seems like I'm going up. Look, could this be the first car to reach the finish? Go higher, higher. No. Yes. It was very cool, but I think here, everyone, absolutely everyone understands that we easily fly over the entire map. It's, again, and even the minions flew by a millimeter. This truly deserves your like. Landing, okay, landing. Right, on the beach, and we'll go swimming too. Celebrate the victory. No, well, this is really very cool. This is the first car today that has passed this challenge. But I'm sure it's not the last. So we leave it here, right on the beach, and head for the next one. Well then, it's time for the cardboard Lambo. Really, a Lambo made of cardboard. Even the engine is made of cardboard. Someone just went into the garage and spent $100 there. And built themselves such a Lambo. But the funniest thing will be if this car makes it to the finish line. And really, we test all sorts of things there. Accountants, police officers, yes. And this cardboard Lambo will take and... Will it reach the finish line? Seriously? 1400 kilometers per hour? Are you kidding? I thought it would go a maximum of 50 kilometers per hour. But if we had a problem with the previous police Bugatti being certainly heavy, this car is indeed made of cardboard. And apparently, it's extremely light. And that's why it falls almost in the same place. Look, I see the Bugatti. Hello, neighbor. Whoa. We've definitely and undeniably run out of supercars, and now the most absolutely cheat-like cars have started. I suggest we don't delay and start with the Batmobile because it looks, well, unrealistically cool. And it also has turbo acceleration and even machine guns. But we won't need the machine guns for this experiment. We will need acceleration, maximum acceleration. Let's take the maximum run-up. 1,100 something kilometers per hour. Okay. We already know that with turbo acceleration you can fly quite far, but there's one catch. This accelerator is a bit different from the Bugatti, so I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to fly over. Well, yes, the car is very heavy. Seriously? Are we going to land right on the Bugatti? Well, no, that can't be. That's impossible. We're flying right to the same place, just onto the roof. There's the Bugatti, there's our Lambo, and now there's also the Batmobile here. The perfect parking for the most expensive and exclusive cars. Simply magnificent. Hello Bugatti, hello Lamborghini. I think I'll just stand right here. Yes, apparently if the cars are too heavy, that won't fly far. Whoa. Just look at this. What kind of wheels are these? Why are they spinning? The car looks cool, incredible. Red. Bright red. Aye. It looks cool, really. It's multicolored and looks very cool. But something tells me that it's not very fast. I take my words back. It's so fast. Well, yeah, now it's a plane, guys. Wings spread and we're flying. Ha ha ha.
Seriously?
Well, really, we're flying. By the way, this car is falling right into the ghetto area. I think this is the perfect place for it because usually these muscle cars are driven by gangsters and so on. But a very good result, considering I didn't believe in this car at all. It flew quite well. Here, it's about 1,500 meters. Cool. Let's move on. All right. If this police car makes it to the finish line, it will be funny. Because overall, it doesn't look like some kind of supercar. But I'm sure at this rate, we have some cheat cars in the collection today as they accelerate very quickly. Yes, 500, 600. Well, this car has a top speed of about 700 kilometers per hour. Even 900, it was 900 on 100%. And by the way, listen, it's flying quite well. Though it's starting to spin because of the wind flow. Well, and now it's a G Wagon. It's a new G Wagon, I would say. Alright, we're flying right into the city center. By the way, it's farther than the cardboard Lambo, Batmobile, and police Bugatti. Can you imagine? This is a police car, which is much heavier, not sporty at all. It flies much farther. Oh, perfect parking. Now we just open the garage and park. That's it. Now this car is 100% untraceable. Perfect. That's it. Spot reserved. Sorry. Goodbye. Let's go for the next car. Well, there are definitely significantly fewer and fewer cars left, and we can only hope that one of them will reach the finish. For example, this incredible Scorpion Mobile, which even glows. Wow! It's really cool. It has some boosters. It's really cool. And 6 wheels. Okay, maximum speed. It's tuned. Guys, it's tuned very heavily. Accelerating and woohoo! What kind of accelerators are these? Why so fast? Wait, we're just flying into space, seriously. We're already flying past Vinewood. How much? 5 seconds have passed? What kind of pranks are these? This is impossible. No, this doesn't happen. What? It says Hellfire. Are these some kind of Hellfire accelerators? Some kind of Hellfire tuning? But this is already the second car that reaches the finish line. And most importantly, all cars with turbo accelerators reach the finish line. We might even just fly into the ocean. For sure, we'll 100% fly over the entire map. Oh, and now a turn. Look, we turn around and fly back towards the ramp. Oh, that's it. The turbo accelerator is finished. Just in time, and once again, just in time, we made it. And this is already the second car today that flew over the entire map. That's awesome. Well, let's move on. We only have the most off-road vehicles left, and something tells me that we won't have the same speeds as before. But who knows? Maybe this cheating Barbie G Wagon will make it to the finish today. Or maybe it won't, which is very bad, really very bad. We just flew off the ramp, and I suggest attempt number 2. Okay, attempt number 2. The most important thing is we know that this G-Wagon is very uncontrollable, and you shouldn't make sharp turns with it at all. We take maximum speed, 900 kilometers per hour. Overall, not bad. But something tells me that this car won't fly very far. Well, yes, which is exactly what needed to be proven. G-Wagons, they are heavy. It seems like the car is very fast, very cool, but it's also heavy at the same time. And we land once again in the ghetto. Perfect. Parking. Well, just not for a Barbie G-Wagon, I would say. But, okay, overall, not bad. 1,500 meters, not a bad result. Let's move on. Oh, look, the sports Kamaz is already here. Just like that. Damn! Well, I think it won't have the turbo boost like we had on the previous cars. But then again, who knows? Maybe it will be fast enough to fly all the way to the finish. So we take maximum acceleration, and right now we'll test what it's capable of. 850 kilometers per hour, and it was going very smoothly. The only thing is these Kamaz trucks are very heavy, and they are used for all sorts of off-road races. Well, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The Kamaz is very heavy, and we fly about 1,000 meters, maybe a little less, and land right in the water. Right up there. Right where our first sports car was. Perfect. Now they are neighbors. Underwater neighbors. You are the underwater gang. Oh, quiet. Time to swim out of here. It's getting very dangerous here. It's becoming an underwater car graveyard here. Well, alright, let's go for the next car. Okay, stop. Who came up with this? Who is this genius? Decided to do something like this? It's a Bellaz. With a spoiler and sports wheels. Seriously. Oh. Look, it's rearing up. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Let's go. This is cool. This is really, indeed. We won't be able to ride it normally. This car is really very unusual. It's too powerful. It has some kind of engine from a Boeing. Really 200 kilometers per hour. I think that's the maximum speed. I'm trying to accelerate more, but it just lifts the front and doesn't let me speed up. And something tells me that we'll fly, well, 100 meters probably at most. Okay. 250 kilometers per hour. That was the top speed on this Bellaz. But the only superpower is that this Bellaz really looks incredibly cool and impressive. I've never seen such gigantic cars with a spoiler. With such sporty wheels. And, unfortunately, yes. We fly about 100 meters just like our wheelchair. And that's it. I didn't expect much more, to be honest, but overall, not a bad result. Both. Perfect parking right into the bushes. Let's go for the last car. All right. And what is this? This is the largest, longest Lambo in the world. Look at it, it barely fits here. What kind of madness is this? Wow. The only problem is that this Lambo is too gigantic. Look at it, what kind of monster is this? Okay, let's go. Oh. It's shaking. It must stay on the ramp. I don't know how far we can fly. Apparently, not very far because this is a car. Very gigantic, and it's completely impossible to control. It's like a wing from an airplane, probably even 2 whole wings from an airplane. I think, look, even that ship over there is much smaller than our Lambo. To be continued. We're spinning like a boomerang right now, flying, and it's just insane. But most importantly, if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Such cool experiments. If you want more ramp experiments, be sure to write about it in the comments. Write which cars can be used. Which ones do you think will make it to the finish line? And most importantly, don't forget about the bell so you don't miss new cool experiments in GTA 5. And as always, it was me, your host, your favorite penguin, and the ramp. Experiment in GTA 5. And we'll see each other again. Bye-bye.